So, yesterday, our local county officials did something so snowflakey, so absolutely cringe that I just had to share with the rest of the internet. In case you don't know about Shasta County, the majority of the sentiment from people that live here about the governor, Gavin Newsom, is that they see him as like an evil leftist cabal baby drinking, Satan worshipping, liberal Antifa, George Soros funded boogeyman. That's I feel like that's the best way I can describe the way people seem to feel about Governor Gavin Newsom around here. One example was during the recall of Kevin Cry. Kevin, his main platform of fighting against the recall was to lie to the entire community about Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom had nothing to do with the recall happening up here. I, in fact, wish he'd actually done something about it. Maybe spoke out against the lies Kevin was telling, but he didn't. The point is that Kevin Cry used Gavin Newsom as a scapegoat, as a boogeyman, to scare everyone in to not allowing Kevin to get recalled. Otherwise, Gavin Newsom was going to appoint another liberal, evil Democrat to replace him. That was the big lie from Kevin. And it worked. So Gavin Newsom has not spent like any time at all in Shasta County. I can't remember another time where he's ever even come up here, but he came up here yesterday and he held what I've since found out was a private invite-only event at Shasta College. So on the live stream for that event, incoming Supervisor-elect Matt Plummer was standing right behind Gavin Newsom and was obviously invited and was able to attend. Apparently, none of the other supervisors or incoming supervisors were invited to attend. And so, knowing Kevin Cry, this made Kevin livid. Because Kevin wants to be the non-stop center of attention, the guy everyone's looking at. I'll guarantee you this, that's the exact reason why Kevin Cry didn't vote along with his supervisor buddies to allow Clint Curtis to be the new ROV, because Clint Curtis had way too much charisma, and Kevin knew that that would suck his charisma out of the room. So he put the kibosh on that, and he picked Tom Toller. Because Kevin's an absolute narcissist. So, this is the snowflakiest thing that they did. Because they didn't get invited to this exclusive governor event, the county CEO released a statement to the public, and my God, it reads like the weird kid who pissed themselves on the bus, didn't get invited to the birthday party of the other kids, but then that weird piss-pantser kid writes a Karen-ass letter to the parents of the other kid who didn't invite them. It's so cringe. I'm just going to read it. Listen to this. This was the statement that our Shasta County officials released after not getting invited to the party. Shasta County is disappointed that Governor Gavin Newsom chose to visit our community today to make an announcement regarding a program aimed at expanding access to higher education in rural areas without engaging or coordinating with any local elected officials. While we welcome and strongly support initiatives that enhance opportunities for residents in rural communities like Shasta, it is disheartening that our local leadership was neither informed nor included in today's announcement. Collaboration and partnership between state and local governments are essential to ensure that programs like this are truly impactful and aligned with the unique needs of our community. Shasta County's Board of Supervisors and local leaders work tirelessly to advance education, economic development, and quality of life for our residents. A program of this magnitude, one that could directly affect our community's future, deserves local input, dialogue, and coordination to maximize its success. We would encourage the Governor's Office to engage Shasta County leadership in future discussions about programs aimed to help our residents. Together we can achieve outcomes that are both meaningful and sustainable for our residents. Shasta County remains committed to fostering greater access to education and stands ready to work collaboratively with the state of California to ensure the success of initiatives that benefit our community. So, that's the public statement they put out, directed at the governor's office, as soon as they found out, again, that they weren't invited to the party. So listen to the response from the governor's office. The governor's office replied with, "Thanks so much for reaching out and providing us the opportunity to correct this misinformation. All credentialed media were able to attend and ask questions. Most asked multiple questions. At no point was a reporter denied access or denied the ability to ask a question. One reporter, not KRCR, did RSVP after the event began and was unable to attend. Wonder who that was. As a standard protocol, our office invited or informed local elected officials across party lines about the governor's visit. In fact, an incoming member of the Board of Supervisors was invited, attended, and stood behind the governor during the entire event. The county's public information officer was also at the event, as was Assembly member Heather Hadwick. She spoke at the event. The governor works across the aisle because he believes in bipartisan partnership to grow our economy, support businesses, and create well-paying jobs, especially in Shasta County and across the North State. So, boom. They weren't even correct in their little cringy letter that they sent out because they didn't get invited to the party. And they even bring up the fact that Matt Plummer was there the whole time, stood right behind the governor. And I just know for a fact that Kevin Cry reading that just sent him over the edge. So, anyways, yeah, I just wanted to share that. A bunch of local supervisors and politicians who have done nothing but talk shit about Gavin Newsom basically threw a tantrum when Gavin Newsom came here for an event and decided not to invite them. That's the gist.